In this demonstration, I'll show you how to create a TikTok video using images and videos from your camera roll. So for the first step, you need to get out there and take photos and videos. For this first video, I decided I wanted to focus on the importance of self-care, so I took videos and pictures of my favorite self-care activities. To get started, open the TikTok app and click the plus button on the bottom of the screen. Select Upload on the bottom right and add in your pictures and videos. This should pull up your camera roll. To make it easier, I created a video for the images and clips I wanted to add, so I'm going to go to my folder and start selecting which pictures and videos to add. At the top, you can switch from video to pictures. So I'm just selecting which ones I want to add in order of how I want them to be shown in the video. I decided I wanted to switch the order a little bit. You can rearrange the order by dragging and dropping the squares at the bottom. When you're all set, touch the next button on the bottom right. It will automatically sync your video to the first song that pops up. I didn't want to use this one, so I touched the magnifying glass button to search for the song that better fit the mood I was going for. In the sounds menu, you can browse tons of different songs and sounds to find the perfect one that matches your video. I already had one I liked saved in my favorites, so I went ahead and added it by clicking the red check button. This should resync your video to match up better with the new sound selection. Take a little bit of time to watch it back and review it to make sure that you like the way that it looks. And then hit the next button on the top right. It will take a moment to process. From here, you can add filters, effects, and text. Let's check out the effects by selecting the effects icon on the bottom of the screen. I think it's fun to play around with these. You can get used to them with trial and error. If you like one that you see, just drag it to the video and you should automatically see the effect. There are so many different types of effects you can use in TikTok. Some of them are really wacky. I recommend experimenting with them before making your video so you can get accustomed to them. After looking through all the effects, I decided I didn't want to go with any. None of them really fit the vibe I was going for. I do want to add some text though, so to do that, select the text button at the bottom and begin typing your message. I'm going for a narrative about my mental health journey and self-care. I'm going to play with the colors and add a background to the font. Don't be afraid to experiment with different styles. You can resize by pinching the text and dragging it around the screen to move it. I'm going to tap the text and select Set Duration. This lets me decide when and how long I want this text on the screen for. That way I can add more text as the video progresses. Adjust by sliding the red part of the timeline. As you can see, now the text disappears after that little bit of time. Now I can add the next bit of text. I'm going to want it to pop up just after the last part disappeared. So when you go to the set duration settings, you will be able to see the previous text in the beginning of the video. This will help you as you adjust the red part of the timeline so there won't be any overlap. I decided that the text was only on there for a short amount of time, so I increased it. I had to adjust it a couple of times here to make it perfect. You can edit your text after you type it out by clicking on it and selecting Edit. I decided maybe homemade pasta isn't the most healthy meal, but it's definitely part of my self-care, so I changed the wording. I tried to have the words match with the images as best as I could. And then my call to action is there at the end. It's actually really fun making videos this way. I think it lets you be creative and experiment a little bit. So here's the final result. I like to watch it back before I post to make sure everything looks good. I might add a filter to make the whole thing look a little more cohesive. You can tune the filter a little bit by toning it up or down. When you're happy with what you've got, select the red Next button at the bottom right. And then you can add your captions and hashtag. Hashtag walk in my shoes. You can even tag us at ACMH_MI. You can decide if you want to allow comments, duets, stitch, or whether or not your audience can save your videos to their device. And you can change your audience as well. Please make sure to set your video to everyone so that we can see it and share. And that's all it takes to make your first TikTok video using clips and pics from your camera roll.